examples of combination problems. I'm also going to introduce to you the graphing calculator. The swim team has 8 swimmers, and they want to find out how many different ways can you select 2 people for a heat. Heat is a race. So we're going to go ahead and figure out what is our total. And we don't care about the order of the groups. So there are 8 total. We're choosing a combination, and we want groups of 2. Remember, it's 8 factorial, 2 factorial, 8 minus 2 factorial. So 8 factorial over 2 factorial, and now 8 minus 2 is 6 factorial. All right, we're going to continue simplifying this. I'm going to start breaking down 8 factorial. 8 factorial is 8 times 7, and then 6 factorial is where I'm going to stop, because I have in the denominator another 6 factorial. So we're going to cancel those out. We still have the 2 factorial here, which is 2 times 1. Now we can reduce both of these by a 2, so we have a 1 and a 4. Now we can go ahead and multiply across. 4 times 7 is 28. 1 times 1 is 1. So we have 20 different possible groups of 2 swimmers out of a team of 8. Here's our second example. We have the letter T-R-U-C-K, so truck. And we want to figure out how many different ways can we take 2 letters at a time. So the number of possible choices totaling is 5. We're going to choose 2. So I'm going to show you how to do this, again, with the formula, and then I'm going to pull up the graphing calculator. So total is 5. Choosing 2. 5 minus 2 factorial. Simplify it. 2 factorial, 3 factorial. All right. So I'm going to start off by breaking down 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. I'm stopping there because I have a 3 factorial down below. Now I have a 2 and a 1 factorial, so that goes to 2 and 1. Cancel out the 3 factorials. Now I can reduce these 2 numbers by a 2, 1 and a 2. Now multiply across. 10 over 1 gives me 10 different ways to group the word truck in groups of 2. Those letters. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull up the TI calculator. This hopefully isn't too difficult for you, since we've already shown you how to use factorials and the permutation formula. So we have in that example 5 letters in the word truck. So we're going to go ahead and put the number 5. And now we have to go to our math button on the left-hand side. We're going to arrow over to PRB in the top right. And now we're going to go down to number 3, because we're choosing a combination formula. Then, remember, we're choosing 2 letters to make our group, and then push enter. And we get 10 possible choices. Do one more here. There are 52 cards in a deck, and we want to figure out how many different hands of 5 cards will there be. So, here's the formula. 52 cards in a deck, and we're choosing cards with 5 in it. So, we're going to go ahead and use the calculator. So if you want to pause and try and use the calculator on your own, that would be great. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do plugging in the 52 cards. We're going to choose 5 of them, so we go to math, arrow over to probability, go down to number 3, enter, and we have decks of 5 cards in your hand. Enter. There are 2,598,960 different possibilities. So 2,598,960 different ways to have this problem answered.